Wow, is that like breaking up for y'all? Because it's kind of breaking up for me. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Black Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I haven't been on in like 2 weeks, guys, like 2 weeks today. So let me do a roll call real quick. Hey Heidi, hey Sassy, hey Stephanie, hey Sly, hey Miki, hey Mother Teresa, hey Julie, hey Amanda and Barbie. Happy Black Friday. Yay. Is everybody doing some shopping, getting some sales? I can't log into my stupid computer. And this is one of the reasons I hate this stupid computer. So I did finally bite the bullet and I got on sale me a new MacBook. So I do know of that sale, but the plan was to kind of go on here and tell everybody about the sales I do know about. And then y'all can tell us about the sales y'all know about. And we could just do a little chit chat about the stuff that's been going on around here in the last 2 weeks. These characters, I don't know who these characters are. Like this roadkill fella, I don't know who he is, but his motherfucker is getting on my nerves. I don't understand what the motherfucker has to say. Other than the same shit over and over and over. And quite frankly, I don't know what his purpose is. But let's talk about the deals first. Hey, Grace. Shelly, I got one. Listen, Best Buy has them. So I was going to get just the MacBook Air. I did lots and lots of research about what I need. Like, what do I need in this MacBook? Do I need a Pro? I mean, and a lot of people I talked to don't even say, they say they don't even use the Pro features. So I really looked into it. I did a lot of research. The MacBook Air M1 processor with the 8 GB RAM, I think is what it's called. So to me, from what I've understood and what I've researched, is sufficient for YouTube and movie editing and everything else I would like to do. So I got it from Best Buy on sale. It was originally $12.99, I think. And they're on sale about $150 off. And then Best Buy has 36 months interest-free financing. So basically they tell you when you're checking out how much per month it's going to be for everything I got, which was that I had to get the protection because I know my luck. My luck is awful. And if I don't get the protection, something heinous will happen. But this Apple Care protection protects your device. I think two accidental whatever, like your screen cracks or whatever, two of those per year. Um, and then your Apple Care, it comes with some free Apple TV, Apple News, and iTunes or whatever they call it now. So I got the protection plus the Microsoft bundle, which was half off yesterday. So I know it's about time, what, for me to finally bite the bullet and get my MacBook. But yeah, so if y'all are looking into Apple products, it's not just MacBooks. They have a sale on at Best Buy for all Apple products. From what I understand, it's better than the Apple products that are on sale from the Apple site, Apple Store. Um, oh, you got the big one, 16 RAM. I got the 8 RAM, and then I've got the 526. So I didn't go with the low level of storage, but I didn't. I mean, like I said, with all the stuff that I watched, you can always buy extra external hard drives or whatever that you need. I'm not convinced my camera on this new MacBook is going to be decent because it's just a 780p, which I'm not sure. I think that's what we have on our phones. Maybe a 1080. I don't know. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just happy that I finally, thanks, Grace, I finally bit the bullet and did it. Some other things that are on sale that I saw, those big vanity mirrors on Amazon. They have, they're so nice. They're the big Hollywood bulb, vanity mirrors. They're about, oh, so your son bought yours on sale over 1400, Heidi. Yeah, you must have gotten the Pro. Um, Stephanie says Loft has a 40% coupon code and it's Friday. But yeah, so anyway, those mirrors that are so cool on Amazon. They light up, and some of them even play, like have speakers in the back. Some of them are on pedestals. I can't speak too loud about what I got the kids so far, but I did see also like some $5 pajama pants at Old Navy. There's lots of the deals at Walmart for a lot of stuff too. I think the Apple Watch is really good as far as a deal on Walmart. But if you buy from the Apple Store, you're just going to get cards, and the discount cards don't equate to what you'll save in the store. I did see it seems like a little bit a $50 less price savings on the Costco Apple products, but you're not going to get the interest-free financing. So that's about all I've done for Black Friday. I've got to get back into shopping mode and get back into, I need to wait and kind of see what the Cyber Monday deals are, because it's the most depressing thing ever to miss these sales, because literally, well, I guess maybe they'll be a little bit more lenient. Hey, Cooch, due to, with COVID and everything, maybe they'll be a little bit more lenient with the sales as the season moves on. But usually, dude, if you miss those sales, you're done. Like Tuesday morning after Cyber Monday, it's over and everything's back 25, 30, 40, $50 higher. So I definitely would suggest getting on these sales, especially, getting in these stores that have all this interest-free financing and options like that, because that way it's not so hurtful to your bank account. So if y'all have some Black Friday deals to just put in the comments, please do so, and then we can talk about that as we move on. But so much other shit, and I haven't meant to stay silent through all this fuckery. It's just that I have, and I posted a little bit of it on Instagram, but that's just the part of the house that I show people. I did that kind of ridiculous mesh ribbon infusing on my garlands, which my garlands go above my cabinets in my kitchen. They go, on my fireplace, at my stair rail. And I mean, it just took a lot more time than normal. Plus, my son had a little outpatient surgery. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Perfect. And yes, Amanda, I have. He had an outpatient surgery a week and a day ago today. So in between, like, doing that kind of stuff, taking care of him. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And I didn't even put a lot of it up, you guys. The sale is better on Monday, you can get the difference. Brooke, if the sale is better on Monday, you can get the difference. Good to know. But yeah, I actually kept a lot of my crap. I usually put every bit of my crap that I've collected over the last 20 years, I guess. I put it all up usually. I usually find a place for every bit of it. But this year I was just like, meh. I was having to help my little boy do things that he's normally completely independent at doing, and he's much better now. He handled this surgery like a champ. We did have a little hiccup earlier in the week, but he's doing good now. But yeah, so I didn't mean to be silent. I've had a lot going on. It seems like it took me 3 times as long as normal to get my Christmas stuff up. Plus with, other things going on, I just haven't been on. I need to do the Ashworld update, and I plan to. I've gotten so much stuff saved in my phone that I've collected for the last 2 weeks, and that I should be able to put together within, I'm not even going to give a date, because last time I said I projected a time I'd be able to do it. I still haven't done it. And I don't like saying I'm going to do things that I'm not going to do. So, but it will come soon. But I have seen bits and pieces of what's going on. My Christmas is all, I forget, I'm on my phone right now. Let me circle back to what I was going to say. I meant to turn my computer on, and so we can go through some of this and whatnot, and I can do this live from my computer. And that's one thing I hate about this stupid HP, and is that, like, I don't know what the deal is, but if I leave it unplugged, it'll go dead. I guess all laptops do that. I don't know. But if I do, it will. And then when I try to get back on it, it's like, you got to let your machine stay on for 2 hours before you can log in, because it was recently shut down the wrong way. But yeah, real life does come first, Teresa. And it's not helpful, and I'm not going to hate, because I do totally encourage my husband to deer hunt during deer season, because it does supply us with pretty much our meat for the year when it comes to ground meat, sausage, and just roast and stuff like that when he kills deer. So it's not like I've had my husband here to help me with all this. Not that I've needed him necessarily, but it would have made it go a lot smoother. So 2 weeks it's been, and 2 weeks some major shit has gone down. I don't know, like I said, this roadkill guy, I've listened to him a little bit. I'm not sure where he came from or what his purpose here is. but I listened to him some this morning, and like I said, I can't stop. I mean, not that he should say motherfucker. It's just I can't take it with the motherfucker. It's just so annoying, and he keeps making fun of somebody being homeless. Like Ren's going to be homeless in the next week. Like that's not like I don't understand what your problem is, but like I understand you feel like he's done people in the community wrong and said things that are wrong. But what does that make you roadkill to sit there and make fun of somebody and say that they're going to be homeless? Like, what is your fucking problem? Like, I don't give a shit how much I hate somebody. For example, Siwa, I would never want her to be homeless around Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I detest the girl and can't freaking stand the sight of her or the sound of her voice or the syllables that she mashes together when she speaks on the regular. I can't stand any of that stuff about her, but I wouldn't want her to be freaking homeless. Come on. It's the freaking holidays. Oh, he did teen mom stuff? Are you kidding me? That is hilarious. This is like way worse than Fritz. This dude is like reminds me of somebody that like uh, he did teen mom stuff. Hi Lisa. Where did he come from? Maybe you can come up and shoot, now I forget. How do I do this? Here we go. No, not that. Oh yeah, invite a guest. Oh, nope, nope, not that. Sorry guys, one moment. It's so post comment. There we go. Different doing this on your phone. You can come up and tell the story, Amanda, because like I said, I'm kind of out of the loop. I've also seen some really shitty things being said on other people. That is creepy. This guy does not strike me as the type that would be covering Teen Mom at all. But speaking of Teen Mom, did y'all see that poor Janelle? I mean, I'm sorry, I know everybody hates Janelle, but I've just got a soft spot in my heart for Janelle. I really wanted to post my interview I did with Janelle that's on my Instagram, but since like I've really literally wholeheartedly apologized to Devin, I don't think it'll be appropriate to repost that anywhere. But I mean, poor Janelle, man, she can't catch a break. She gets, her her clothing line that she was doing that gets taken down. Her husband just got arrested for a DUI again, and I cannot help but feel sorry for Janelle. Like everybody needs to shut the fuck up and let the girl try to make some money. I mean, period. I don't care what y'all have, what grievances you have. I understand that her husband might not be everybody's forte when it comes to the type of people they want to be around or hear from or whatever, but that's not on her. And, the little bit I got to know Janelle, she is a good mother. That's all she does is take care of those kids and try to make her home a house. I mean, her house a home for her kids. Yeah, maybe she does do a lot of it to herself, but I really, from what I've seen, it's more the kickback from David that people want to cancel her. So, hey, Amanda, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving?
Hey girl, it was good. It was low key. It was nice.
Good. So, who is this guy that I keep screaming and inserting? He talks about people inserting themselves. Didn't he insert himself?
Yeah, so he came from Maria. All evil roads lead back to Maria usually.
Always.
And she went to him and told him that she had taken out this alleged restraining order against Real because he uh, was a sexual predator on her daughter and that her daughter was a minor.
Okay,
So he
let's stop
inserted
there.
him.
So, he is with the understanding that Maria went and lied by omission, or maybe she just lied flat out by insinuating her daughter was underage and that Real had said those things to her. Am I following correctly?
Yes, well, yes, or straight out like had done something to her, like CM'd her.
Mm-hmm. CM.
And
Okay, okay, got it. 10-4.
yeah, um, and that her daughter's underage. And so he inserted himself in Maria's bullshit and came after Real and called him that, a CM, and doxed him, as I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yes, according to Dee, Maria did this and she can prove it.
Okay,
And it's
so
all
and
a
then
lie.
so how does Maria know him? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm trying to dig so much back deep into the
I
history
don't
of
know. You know,
this.
Maria's always looking to be a victim to somebody.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's how Siwa got involved. That's how we know how we've all come to know Siwa. Same exact principle and the same exact method.
and yes, exactly. And that's how you and Dee and I started making YouTube videos, was because we were tired of her making videos, Siwa making videos about us. It was 18 videos of me before I came up and started defending myself. But you know, Maria, she's the eternal victim of life itself and needs everybody to defend her. And she lies. And that was the most disgusting, awful, nasty lie to tell. And what I don't understand is when AT2 was accused of that, there were riots in the YouTube streets, there were protests, and people were, you know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and and Real, who
Hey,
doesn't even like
Kelly, how are you,
you,
sweetie? Sorry.
he came out and defended him, said, I'm not going to let another black man be accused of something that disgraceful, and not defend him, even though I don't like him. And nobody has come out to defend Real. I mean, I did. You are now. Dee has. I think Little Red did, but I, I haven't heard of anybody else. And I'm puzzled, and I don't know why
You
there's not
know,
outrage at Maria.
uh, she is a whole
Personally,
phenomenon in and of itself, first of all. Okay, let's be honest. Like, let's
mm-hmm.
give credit where credit's due. You know, anybody that's able to hold and show their face around the internet after all of the backlash she's gotten from so many people, including, Sharp and TLC castmates, down all the way down to just people that are in this community. And she's just like a poster child for no shame. Um, so does anybody know this roadkill guy? And it can ask him to come up and explain exactly why he is attacking Real, why he's making fun of somebody for being homeless, if that's how he chooses. And,
Especially
I'd like to know
during
the
the
solution
holidays.
to this problem. I mean, bad behavior plus bad behavior doesn't equal good behavior. Like, I don't understand I can't stand
Mm-hmm.
people that bitch about things and don't have a solution for them. And so
Yeah,
I all I heard was a bunch of motherfuckers, and I didn't hear a lot of solution. So
I
I'm
don't
just kind
listen
of
to
trying.
him.
I didn't until this morning, actually. This morning I was, or making like brunch or whatever you want to call it, and motherfucker, 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 you're homeless. You smell like cat shit. You're homeless, motherfucker. That's all I could. That's all I heard. And so
Ugh.
I'm just trying to understand who this character is. So if he'd like to come up and explain, because I'm just really not sure of what's going to solve your grievance with somebody by making fun of their social situation.
Well, and it's the holidays, and why are you going to be happy that somebody's in that position? I wouldn't even do that to Maria,
That's what I
and
was
I
going to
want
say, or
nothing good
Siwa.
for
Yeah,
Maria.
me either. And I wouldn't do
But
anything. I wouldn't wish that for my worst, absolute worst enemy. In fact, I would almost say that, if somebody ever really needed anything, even somebody I really freaking couldn't stand, not that they'd ever come to me for assistance. But I mean, if it was a real desperate cry for something, help or some sort or whatever, I would do it just because I'm a human.
yeah, I would too if I was. If depending on what they needed, if I was in a position to help them, I would
Yeah.
do it just out of, you know.
So anyway, continue with your story about this man.
Well, so then I went and did a stream, and I was pretty hateful. I was pretty riled up because he had Cooch upset, a lot of people upset, and he had said these things and then doxed him, and I took it a little too far. Uh, I told a bedtime story about him, and I called him a little bitch a lot,
Yeah, yeah, I
like
did see
a
you call
lot.
him a bitch. And you little
Yeah,
bitch. Yeah, you little bitch. But
I
you know,
did.
well,
I took it a little far, but I was so outraged at these accusations, and after the stream, and I thought about it the next morning, I was thinking I should have really pointed my anger at Maria,
mhm,
because that's where this came from. This dude's just going off what Maria's telling him. Um,
hmm.
and I can kind of see like somebody inserting themselves if one of their subscribers came and made some allegation like this person, predatored my child.
And never asked how old your daughter is. I mean, I don't understand that.
Or
How
maybe did
how
and she lied, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the woman is 30 years old. She's not like it's my kid.
right. Okay. So, I mean, I wonder when Maria, if she'll ever just stop, because it seems like Maria is a shit
No.
catalyst. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everywhere Maria goes,
Mm-hmm.
she drops a turd and people step in it. It's like ridiculous. Um, he, hold on one second. He's started with his wife and no one realized that the lady is pregnant. He assumed and she will let him roll with it. Okay. So this guy's all up there with all of his you know, prolific wisdom and his classy live streams, and it's all because based of assumption. Well, that's a problem. And did he say you were racist, Amanda?
Oh yeah, he said that I'm a racist white bitch because I'm using Real as a come up. No, Real's just my friend, and I felt protective of him. I think I'm probably a lot closer to him than Maria is to this guy, personally.
Okay, look, Teresa says she sent him a message, but when I was listening, I never heard him correct it on his live. Okay, so I think that really
Correct
is a
what?
huge correct the fact that that her daughter was of age and 30 years old. I'm sorry, but like I know it's not necessarily the right thing to do, but I mean, can't everybody say they've heard people when they get in verbal arguments say stuff about screwing people's mothers and stuff like that? I think that's kind of where, and not that it was right. I'm not justifying what he said, but what I'm saying is it's kind of like I'm gonna f your mother type like banter.
Yeah,
But
like
this
your
guy's
mama,
yeah,
like
your mama
that kind of.
banter, but your daughter banter in this, but just because it would probably make her more angry.
Right.
Um, but why say anything? Let's see.
But he's not a predator.
But
He
why
didn't
say
commit a
anything to
crime.
him about real? What do you mean, Heidi? But yeah, so this guy's gone on now to defame and slander
For
somebody based
weeks.
on a lie. Okay. Okay. Hey, fun
That,
size. Hey,
as
Clark
we
Kent.
understand it, that's what happened.
I'd be interested to hearing this guy's full rundown of his beef with Real. I would like to hear um, why tell this guy anything about Real, who Maria, because she did
Well,
the same thing to me with Siwa. That's how Siwa came on the scene. It's because she ran to her. Nobody knows who this chick is. And she's
that's
like, they're bullying me. They're bullying me. They're bully. But she's the biggest bully on the planet. So I'm
yeah.
sure Heidi, she probably did the same exact thing to Real due to her grievances. And that begs the question of, did she say she had some kind of legal documents on Real, and yet he's not been served a damn thing?
Mm-hmm.
So is this her reroute from the legal route to just get somebody to smash somebody online with this bulldog that
Destroy his
says
reputation, and then
motherfucker?
he loses his channel, which is a means of employment for him. Just
Nice.
destroy his
Okay.
reputation.
Interesting. Well, if anybody knows Roadkill, could you have him he can tell him to come in here and click the link. Hey, Nurse Jen, so I can see what the hell's going on here. And hopefully, maybe I could even set him straight because I'm so sorry. Calling somebody a child, whatever, predator, and making fun of them getting evicted is just
Dirty.
inhumane. Like him or not, dude. You're coming off as a big fucking bully, motherfucker. Uh,
I mean, worse than a bully. I mean, that you're trying to destroy this man's life based on Maria's bullshit and possibly don't even realize what you're dealing with.
or care if they do realize they don't care, and it's just this mo to destroy.
Well, the next day after I went after him, and I was furious. Like I really, really went off. Dee told me to fall back, and just kind of leave the situation alone. So I said, okay. And I guess he did a stream and said, like, people don't need to be inserting themselves. But I have a real hard time not defending my friend who I know is not a child predator. And y'all are trying to, like, it doesn't make you happy enough that he had to give away all his animals and he's losing his home, and it is in during the holiday. Like that wasn't enough. Like his life isn't suffering enough that you want to go online and destroy his means of employment. You want to destroy his credibility and his character during the holidays, and then celebrate the fact that he may be homeless, or claim even that he's homeless even if he's not, even if he's found a place to live. Like just usurp every piece of him. I don't understand it. Like it's not that you really want to go that hard. Like
And
why?
well, it's pretty rich for him to say anybody inserted themselves into anything when that's exactly what he's doing. So,
Well, I
I mean,
agree.
you know, and then he's going to sit here and make fun of all the women that back him for it. No, it's like right is right and wrong is wrong, dude. And you are sitting up here reveling in somebody's, unfortunate circumstances. And I don't, like I said, I really can't, you know,
I mean, he
um,
talks a bit, and I guess Jules went to him too. I heard, which didn't make it any better.
for what?
I don't fucking know. Who knows what Jules does and why?
I refuse to speak on that person. So,
I know.
um,
I didn't help her going and telling the whole cat story to him, and
somebody said that, oh, wait, what? Wait. Yeah, that's true, Teresa. Wait, who said DV? I'm confused. Y'all seem to know a lot about this. Who filed what under DV? I'm so confused. And,
oh,
and it's no secret, roadkill, that, the guy had a cat problem. And, and so again, you know, and then you're going to say that he's not playing with a full deck of cards and make all these other assumptions. Like it's like a cocktail of assumptions and degradation that just
to
aren't
ruin his
true.
entire life.
Maria did. Maria filed what under DV?
Who's
So,
saying that? Can they come up and tell us?
Teresa, do you want to come up? Can you come up? Last night she told RH they were malnourished. Now, how would she know that? And work. I mean,
She
um,
doesn't know shit.
and and I thought that that lady had played a live about the condition of the cats, and never once did she say that they were malnourished, that there was anything wrong. It was just that there was a lot. She can't come up. Amanda, check your DM if you can. What the fuck filed under DV when they're 1,000 miles apart?
Hold on, let me check.
I believe she does. Perfect. I really do. I mean, like I said, I'm never going to stop going back to the live that we did whenever she sat there and refuted the fact that she did nothing to me. She posted nothing about me. She never posted my kids. She never posted my dead father that traumatically died while I was working at the fucking hospital that didn't never expected to die. She said she didn't do that. And then I had to literally go dig through my phone and find the proof. Her excuse was she forgot. Okay, how do you forget doing shit like that to people? I'm at a loss.
Oh, this is terrible.
What? What,
Um,
what, what?
they've got a hate page up on Real, and it is nasty. I just was sent. I'm in,
Here's
I hate
Teresa.
this shit.
Okay,
Hey,
can y'all hear me?
Teresa. Yes,
Hi.
how
Hey,
are
sweetheart.
you?
Hello. Okay, I was looking it up this morning with the case number. She filed it under the restraining order, filed it under domestic violence or DV. And for some reason, I cannot find the case number. Can't locate it.
And are you looking in Arizona or are you looking in, where are you looking?
Where she filed it at. In her county, Dade County. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can't, I
All right,
can't
sorry,
find it.
sorry. Okay, so I know that there was talk last night about the two case numbers being intertwined into one case. Is that true?
Which cases?
Because it was said that she had filed two that day, or that two. What was Amanda D saying last night, Amanda? Because I was catching it in and out.
Something about John and something about Real
No,
and
That's what it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, there's nothing filed for John either. She never served John anything that I
But
know
what
of,
is this?
that I
I
could
thought she
see.
said she's got a court date.
Yeah, she supposedly
hold
has a
on.
court date, but you can't, I've tried searching it and I can't find it anywhere.
Justice Court information, case history. I'm
You
looking
have to
at
go to her
some
county where she filed it and
document.
it should come up.
I'm looking at a doc. Oh no, this isn't that. This is something else. This is his
Yeah.
eviction.
When did that hate page start posting? Is that a new hate page or?
October 11th. And interestingly enough, when I went to it, I had to unblock it. So that tells me that this was made by Maria or one of them one of their fake pages that I've blocked in the past. And they've changed the name of it because I had to unblock it to see it. So it's one of that crew.
So, Teresa, so you can't find a single case number for this alleged RO that was put up that has, I thought people have vouched for her that she really did get that.
Well, yeah, we have the paper. I have the paper that she posted with the case number. And there is a female judge on the case because I looked up the judge. You can look up the judge. It's a female judge. She said it was a female judge. But then when you look up the actual case number, it doesn't pop up. And she filed it in her county, in Dade County. That's how you look up court cases all the time. Worked in family law. But what gets me is she filed it under domestic violence, DV.
Well, then wouldn't that automatically be thrown out by the court, seeing that the plaintiff defendant lives across the country?
Not necessarily. I mean, that all goes down back to the judge. The judge could throw it out, but it would still bring up a case number. We can't find a case number anywhere.
I mean, this is even talking about calling him a deadbeat dad. Like,
Yeah, no, it's bad.
this is horrible.
It's bad. And Maria did go over there, and I didn't know anything about this roadkill guy, or road, I don't know what his name is. But when I went over there to watch it, Maria was in the comments saying nasty stuff over and over again. And
Yeah,
I said,
I've heard that she's in
Kiki,
all of them,
it was bad.
egging it on.
As he's posting the first page with the case number and everything, and his name and his address. His name was spelt wrong, by the way, but it doesn't matter. And he's posting this stuff, and he leaves it up there for a good while in the beginning of his live. And then she claims that she sent him a message telling him that, oh, my daughter is of age. She's over 18 or however old she is. And but he never corrected himself on the live, so we don't even know if that's true.
Well, I've had to take a restraining order out before, and I was told,
so
do not contact this person. And
Right.
allegedly, she sent him an email about the court paperwork.
Right.
Like,
well, that varies
doesn't
from state
that
to state. That varies
make
from
it
state to state.
invalid?
No, like in California, it would. In
In
California,
Kansas, it would.
in California too is the same thing. I don't know about how Florida law works, but in California, like I have a restraining order against somebody. If I contact that person, it can cancel out the restraining order depending on what it is and depending on the judge. Because again, it all falls back on the judge and what that judge wants to do. But in California, yeah, you're not supposed to be no contact by both parties. I don't know how Florida law works, but.
Oh, I just got information. This hate page used to be on Jules, and now it's been changed from Jules to Ren.
Huh. Well, then we know who
I don't
it
even
is.
know what
That narrows that down.
What hate page is that? Can you say or no?
How did y'all find that out?
Yeah.
I'm being told this by somebody in the DM. I'll DM you this stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I cannot find that case number anywhere. I'm gonna look again, and I'll look in on Real Side in his county, and I'll see if it comes up there. But I mean, it should come up under her county where she filed it, and
absolutely, because it's filed, and then what it means when it's filed is it's taken physically or electronically to the county clerk's office. They enter it in. Usually, all of that stuff is, depending on the state, free of charge to look up in civil court. You just look up the county, and then you type the word civil court into Google, and the website comes up, and you can even just search by last name and first name. You don't even have to have a case number.
Yeah, and I also was told that that Maria sent Real an email with the restraining order or whatever. She can't serve him. So that's invalid. You cannot serve the person that you want to restrain.
Exactly.
Certainly not by email.
And you shouldn't even be contacting him, dumbass.
Right. It would be zero contact. If you're wanting to put a restraining order on somebody, zero contact.
And it would be the constable that serves, or at least here in Texas, that's how it works, right?
Wait, here in Kansas too.
Or a processor. Would it be a constable for wait a second, maybe I'm thinking of criminal. Does a constable also serve civil?
Yes.
Or is it just a service processor? Okay.
No.
Well, when I got it, the police served it at work.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get your police department to do it. You can get a process server to do it. That's what I used to do. Or you can get somebody that is a neutral party. Anybody, Like I could get Amanda to serve, say, my husband, if I wanted
I'll
to,
come serve
or
him.
as
Uh-huh.
long as it's not a relative. Now that's in California. I don't know about Florida, but I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is
much
different in
different.
every state.
Yeah, it varies
But
from
that
state to state, but
You call
not by
police
much.
officers constables in Texas?
the constables are constables, and then there's sheriffs, there's constables,
Yeah,
deputies.
Never
yeah.
heard of having a constable before.
No,
Mm-mm. I thought that was like a UK thing.
No,
constables here basically just they don't even really pull you over. They serve people.
right.
Really, I don't
That's
know what else
basically
they
their
do.
job.
Yeah, and there's like I said with sheriffs. Doesn't everybody have sheriffs?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a sheriff and deputies. I just never heard of constable in these states.
Oh, hello. Well, I don't know. It's not British.
Learn
It's
something new
Texan.
every day. Well,
I'm sure
I
you
don't
have
know why this
constables
guy
too,
is
Amanda.
so I don't know
And
why this guy is so obsessed with this.
I don't know
Real
what Maria
is
did.
And he's very aggressive. It's just like it's not even
yeah,
some like cool shade. It's like just mother. I can't get over the
Hmm.
motherfuckers. I just can't.
it's
And then like
hardcore.
yeah, it's like ew. Like that is so rude. Like to sit there
It
and
is.
make fun of somebody possibly not having a roof over their head, and it is literally not that any of the month it's a year of the month of the year it's okay. It's that dude. It is the holidays, and you were just reveling in somebody's unfortunate circumstance, and that's so gross. I don't care who they are.
Well,
You
and
don't pick someone when
so
they're down.
I don't watch these people, but I in the group chat I see a lot, and I saw a conversation going on where apparently he did a video like last week, talking about how this other channel, these girls on some other channel, were mocking him for having a panic attack and suffering with a really bad depression on a live recently, and these women were making fun of his mental health, and he was really bothered by it. He was upset about it, and he told them that, and they said, it was like different than any other of the that generally he just sounds like crazy, like he just goes so hard for people, but in that one he sounded they were saying like he sounded calm and logical and sincere, and he was like, I think it's a double standard for men and women, that they're laughing at the fact that I go through really bad depression, and I basically broke down that day and cried and had a panic attack on a live. And why is that okay to laugh at that because I'm a man? Because if a woman had done it, it wouldn't have been. And I agree with that, with the sentiment. I agree with him, and I think that was terrible if somebody did that. On the other hand, why is everybody supposed to
Yeah.
feel bad for you and be, understanding to you going through your depression? You don't think Real's going through depression? You
Right?
don't
Right.
think all this shit is
Or other
fucking with
things.
his
No,
mental health?
yeah, obviously. Well, he does. He says that he doesn't seem right, and then, and poking at things that are literally sometimes, even though that might have started with it's his, just like he just keeps blaming everything on him. Not everything's everybody. Like, it's just amazing to me the hypocrisy. I'm sorry that people laughed about you and made fun of you, but that's exactly what you're doing to somebody right now, and not giving a shit about their mental health or how it
And
might
evidently
affect
doing it
them.
hardcore daily.
I'm gonna drop
I mean,
y'all,
I
maybe.
get
I'll
messages
go back
every
and
day that
chat.
this guy's going
Okay, Teresa, thanks for
hardcore.
coming up.
Okay. Okay, love you
All
guys.
right, girl.
Bye,
Thank you for the
girl.
info. Bye. So, what we just learned is now you search the said case number with the said restraining orders, and they're nowhere to be found in the database. So, I don't know. I'm sure other people are looking into this now as well, and I'm sure we'll have an update, but it doesn't look like it's still there. I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm grossed out.
Lord, Lord, Lord. But yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh, you can't. 40 ounce says that she's been pulled over by a constable in Dallas. Really? I need to start heeding the constable then, because I was always just out there with paper pushers. Sorry to any constables.
No offense.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So there's this restraining order is as a ghost as of right now. And yeah, this so this is a recruitment from Maria, the community shit starter stir
Happens every time.
has recruited Roadkill. He kind of looks. I'm not even going to get into that. I'll talk about that privately. But anyway, from what I saw, in fact, I think I might have a. Anyway, yeah, stop that thought. Anyway, hold on one second. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to see who this guy was. Like I said, I've missed a lot. I've seen a lot of shit, heard a lot of shit. Thank goodness for Reddit clipping some of these lives down so I can see the high points. Because even though I don't go on Reddit and I typically don't read the comments, I at least have to go over there sometimes and catch these live streams. And I guess that's how I figured out about.
I deleted Reddit. Reddit can suck my ass.
First of all, the thing about Reddit is like, I think it would be a lot more of a ballsy platform where you could really hurt people's feelings if you used your real fucking name and your real
Right,
face.
cowards.
The fact that it's anonymous, it's almost less daunting because it's like, okay, and like, what I don't know who the fuck you are. As far as I know, you're the same person talking to yourself in these comment threads. Like, I don't know who you are.
Right.
It would probably hurt my feelings if I did, because obviously you know me, and that means I must know you. And if it was somebody I liked, it probably would really hurt my feelings. But
Right.
if it's somebody I can't stand, then fuck off, motherfucker. So yeah, I don't even look at it. If you don't look at it, it doesn't exist.
Yep. I have no problem not watching these hate stream. I don't watch Amy. I just hear about it. I don't watch Jules. I don't watch this Dick Hog guy. I don't watch any of them.
I don't even know what I would do if I came out like from my bedroom or from out in the back patio or something and came in and saw my husband going toe to toe with bitches on YouTube. No, not bitches, like women on
Right.
YouTube. Sorry, that wasn't politically correct. I was just it was for the whole feel of what I'm trying to say. Women on YouTube acting like jerks. And my husband, who previously has covered Teen Mom, is in there screaming. That would be the equivalent of him walking in from the same scenario, the bedroom or the back patio or the front door, and I'm like screaming at the football game on the TV. Like, I feel like there's a serious role reversal. Not to be. Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, there's evidently a video game emergency. Where's Dad? But anyway, so yeah, that's like. And I'm not trying to place gender roles on gender roles. I'm just saying it's just different to have a man that is up to his elbows and eyeballs in women's stuff. I don't know real not a woman, obviously, but I'm just saying he is culling everybody together by talking about the women. These women's a part of it. So yeah, you are getting involved in this stuff with these other creators and these other women. So
I don't remember inviting him.
It just freaks me out when people come on the scene out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh my gosh, everybody, my son just won Fortnite, first place. How many times is this?
Congrats, honey.
20 or 10.
20 or 10? That's quite the difference.
That's exciting. I don't want to say his name online, but.
Hold on one second. You can talk, Amanda.
that's exciting. When Xavier wins, he comes in and he's freaking out too. Oh my gosh, I won! I got first. Look at my screen. Look. Let me look at the comments. Hey, everybody. I'm checking on laptops. Coochie coochie, coochie coochie. Hey, there's Jen, Sass, Perf, Grace, Heidi. Yeah, everybody's shopping today. It's fine, Sherry. I understand. For a second, I thought someone stole your name and came in as a troll. That's been happening a lot. Ugh. God, don't those trolls have anything better to do?
No, they don't. Hold on one second.
Ridiculous. Go do something. Clean your house or work on being a better human. Go take a meth bath. Works for Kelly. Yeah, I wonder what Kelly's multiple illnesses are. Multiple serious illnesses. It's always the worst of the worst with her.
I don't know, but I hope she gets better. I really do.
I hope she had a good Thanksgiving. I hope she could at least eat. It's no fun to be. Last year on Thanksgiving, I had a stomach bug. I couldn't eat, and I saw on my Facebook memories that I had a picture of a 7-Up and saltine crackers. I'm like, happy Thanksgiving. I was sick. Sick. Brooke, what you doing, girl?
Setting the boys off to the deer lease. Hold on one moment.
Oh, okay.
Sending, not setting. Hold on.
Praying for the fake witch. Yes. Well, I pray for that witch every day. I think she very, very much needs it, and probably now more than normal. But it's been nice. It's been nice and quiet. I'll tell y'all a weird thing. So my mom was diagnosed with COVID last week, right? And so you go into isolation for 14 days from the day of your first symptoms, right? So she will be coming out of quarantine Monday. Sunday will be her last day. But they got a letter in the mail, and my dad has tested negative. But they've been quarantined together, obviously. Today's their 42nd wedding anniversary. They quarantined together, and my dad got a court order sent from the health department stating that he has to stay in quarantine 2 weeks longer than my mom. So my mom comes out of quarantine Monday. So Monday starts 14 additional days my dad has to stay in quarantine because he has to stay in as long as she's technically positive and could pass it to him, which would be until Monday. I've never, ever, none of us, we've never heard of getting a court order sent from the health department. I don't know if they're having a problem here in our area with people not following the rules or what, but that was crazy. Yeah. It wasn't just for my dad. It was addressed to any other members in the house. It did say that if after 7 days he tests negative, then he can come out of quarantine on day 10. Otherwise, 14 more days.
Why are they doing it like that now? Because you can test positive for COVID for like up to 30 days or up to 3 months.
I don't know, but
I love you. I love you. I love you.
we've never, ever heard of that.
Y'all need to check that.
Well, no,
Which
my
I
mom
didn't
called
even
down
have
to
to
the
get
health
it. I didn't even
department.
have to retest to go back to work. It's like 10 days and you're good.
My mom called the health department. They're like, "Yep, we're doing that for everybody now." So I don't know if they were having if that's in like something that our governor instated, or if they're having problems with people not following the rules or what. But yeah, a court order from the health department. So strange.
That is weird. I don't know if maybe but I'll tell you this though, that the CDC guidelines and stuff that we do changes all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
and I mean, not all the time, but it every few months, it seems like it's changed a little here and there. So
Well, we
it might
woke up
just be,
this morning and they're saying there's this new variant coming, and it's more contagious, and it's makes you more sick, and
oh, for sure. I think it's Oculus that we got, not to change the subject. I think that's what we got. I think that's what I got in. But anyway, I hope your parents get well soon. It's it sucks having to. It just sucks. COVID sucks. But I
I
hope they get
hate
well
it.
soon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, at least he doesn't have any
see, all the
symptoms.
states are different. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna have to get my vaccine before December 6th.
Why?
Well, for two reasons. I mean, they said we had to, and number two, that it's just scary seeing the different one. The first bout was, it targeted a lot of men, it targeted a lot of Hispanic, middle age, 40 to 50, and African American, 40 to 50, with diabetes mainly. And that was like the population, and of course the elderly. But this new, whatever's happening new and now, is the one that's targeting 20 to 40, and no previous health conditions. So that's why I've got to get it by December 6th. Plus, I had it prior, so I don't think it was recommended that I get it until December-ish anyway, after having it in September.
So,
So,
who said you have to get it? Work?
mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
oh,
President
yeah.
Biden,
Our
that's who
governor
says.
is making it so that you can opt out and still
Oh, well,
work.
that's our governor did the same thing, but I think there's a federal requirement that every state
Oh.
employee, yeah, or whatever.
They said this summer they were going to pay. Biden came out and said he was going to give people who are getting vaccinated $100, but I never saw $100. He was going to use it out of that bazillion-dollar, you know, grant
Yeah, I don't
or
want to talk
whatever that they took out.
about. Yeah, it's a lot. The only things that you can do is if you have like a religious exemption or something like that. But I don't know how well. I mean, they have a whole committee that will approve that or not. I don't know. But that new variant is kind of scary. I don't know why my phone keeps like going to the screen, the black screen. We need a vaccine passport to go to the mall where I live in Canada. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, just crazy. Hello, evolution. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go open that box, Barbie. Now that they're gone, I can talk freely. Uh, I think that's what he got him. Is it white or something? And it's got two things that you hold in your hand. I need to go open the box and look.
Yes, the
I was looking.
Oculus.
I went and asked my husband. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, does it thing come with any games?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't think it's like that." Well, I think you were misinformed, because Barbie's sitting there saying there's a whole sale on them on Best Buy, and if so, I need to get on that.
My brother has one. It's very cool.
The two hospitals in my town fired all employees with religious exemption this past Monday. What? I'm so glad I did not turn
What?
one in. 850 at one. That is insane to
Where do
me.
you
And let me
live?
tell you
What state?
why. I'll let her say if she wants to say. Oh my God. When there is listen, I get no less than 10 phone calls a week begging my ass to leave and go travel and go work in another state for an obscene amount of money. They're even paying, and I'm not taking advantage of it because I have my legal job that anyway, I just didn't want to take advantage of it. At my hospital, they're giving people an insane amount of money because there's not enough nurses. I don't understand how these people get off firing that many nurses over this. And that is crazy. Wow.
That really is insane.
Yeah, well, we
What
have,
state is she in? Oh, she didn't say.
that's crazy. That is crazy. And I wish they were doing more antibody testing. Just doesn't, it feels too soon to go get that after I just had it, but it's like keep your job or do it. So, but like I said, it's also like really scary seeing some of the patients and seeing the fact that this is like it's no longer a targeting type virus. It's like it, there's so many variations of populations of people. Like, there's no way to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, that is crazy, dude. I don't even know how they're 850.
That is a lot of people.
There's no way to run a health system on that big of a shortage, an acute shortage like that. There's just no, I'm sitting there trying to think how we would do that. And I work in a huge place. So, but that is insane. There's just no way depending on where and which departments, if all I guess it would be a hospital wide thing. So that would be every department. That's crazy. Ooh. Well, I know there was some in Texas and there was I don't remember the outcome. They just, I guess, lawyer up. I don't know. 19K.
Well, surely they can find a job somewhere. If there's a
Oh, well, I'm
shortage.
telling you, you can. Bank. Travel nursing is where it's at right now, but
Travel
obviously,
nursing?
yeah, even like
What
local
is
travel
that?
nursing, like where you need nurses. So instead of hiring for full-time positions, or maybe you haven't hired for the full-time position, but there's still a need, you go and you go to a travel nursing company and you have nurses that are there that have different specialties and you hire them in for an X amount of time and pay them an obscene amount of money. And like they just might be
Oh.
traveling not far, even local travel. But they also have like a lot of people I know go to like California because when you're as a nurse there, you and correct me if I'm wrong for the people that live in California, but I think it's they're in a union over there, so they get time and a half after I think 12 hours or 8 hours, and then they get after 12 is double time, and you could just go over there and a lot of people that from here that go over there will go over there and work for 2 months and then come home and be off 2 months, and they work very little and make a whole lot of money. See, Nurse Jen said she's travel nurse in California, and I made bank. Like literally, these people were making like $200,000 a year and working like every other month, and not every day either. Yeah, 12-hour shifts. But oh Lord, yeah, ours are too. I think for the most part, there was a big, huge hike over the summer. But
Hey, Brooke, I'm feeling weak. I'm gonna drop down. Okay, honey.
okay, I was about to end the stream anyway. I hope you feel better.
All right, I'll call you later.
Okay,
Bye, everybody.
but to end, like I said, I'm just completely confused about all the shit that's going on with this person. I don't think that anything's going to be solved. Anyone know Kim's from Writing very healthy backside side. Yeah, for sure. What? 7 weeks. But yeah. Anyway, so hopefully all that stuff stops. And yeah, there's so many questions about everything to do with this, and hopefully it is taking a step in the down direction. But as far as anything else that's being said about Real or about Amanda or about anybody else, I really hope that this individual checks his information before going on a slander fest about somebody when the information that was gotten to, you know, completely go after and bash somebody is incorrect. I think that, maybe reconvene with that person. I really hope that Maria stops doing this kind of stuff, and inciting people to go after others, because it creates all of these huge, big sub, arguments. Not subscriber, but sub, meaning all these little arguments on the side, and it's just not doing any, like, if you have a beef with Real, take it up with him. I thought you were doing something legally, but evidently there's a case number that can't be found. So I don't know what else to say. Quit making fun of people in their bad circumstances, because you never know when you yourself can be in a circumstance that's unfortunate and a low point in your life. So be real careful when doing that to others when you have information that's not correct. So, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to do some shopping. If y'all see any great deals, let me know. I'll post some good ones and on my Instagram. I subscribe to my Instagram. It is the same as name that I am here. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some snooping and see what we've got as far um, as this VR and what games, and check out Best Buy. Yeah. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. I'm really going to try hard to put together a follow up that I've been promising by tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe later today. It just depends on things I've got to do. I've got to get some of this shopping done. But y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for coming. Talk soon. Bye, guys.